Honey, why do we have two refrigerators? How big is the kitchen will be?
Well, I cannot decide which one is cuter, pink or Tosca. So yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, by the way, I'm still deciding about the retro cooker. It's so cute. It also came in two colors. What do you think? Pink or Tosca?
That's tough. I think I'm gonna be in a big trouble.
Hello lovely crafters, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make retro fridge. And here's the measurement in centimeters and inch. Now let's make all the corners rounded. You can use anything you can find at home. And for this part, you need to stack them together like this just to make it a little bit thicker. Now we need to make them even more thicker like this. This is gonna be the door. Don't worry about the ugly texture, we're going to cover it later. And this is the main body of the fridge. You can just glue this part. And let's continue to cover them with another piece of cardboard like this. But I'm having two techniques doing it. It's different to do the door and the main body. The door part is easier. You can just do this, but you have to be fast before the glue gets dry. Make sure everything is in position before the glue completely dried. For the main body, because it has some wiggly part, I'm gluing it part by part like this. So it's gonna be like this later. Let's continue to cover the rounded corner using any kind of thick paper, just like this. Measure it part by part to get the perfectly fit size. And bend it. For all the step ahead, I'm using white glue. What I like about white glue is it's safer to touch, unlike hot glue. It does need a little more time to dry, but it leaves no ugly texture to the paper. And the good thing is, you can use brush to spread it. This is something you can never do with hot glue. And here it is. The exterior shape is done. Here's a little tips. You can fill any gap between the papers using white glue. Just wait for it to dry and you'll be happy with the result. And now let's continue to the interior. First, of course, you have to measure it part by part to get the perfect size. We're going to cover the ugly texture of the cardboard and giving a white color for the fridge interior. once again, fill the gap between the papers using the white glue. Because honestly, this is a kind of project that's quite difficult to be perfect. So, forget perfection. Look at mine. It's so not perfect, but it's okay. And these are the measurement differences if you'd like to make the two doors type. It's not so different, it's just, of course, you will have two doors. And this is the door size. It's just about like this. And then just follow all the previous steps. And these will be the fridge doors. But let's continue to do one door fridge first to continue the step. We're going to continue the interior shelves first. Remeasure your perfectly fit size and then cut the cardboard shelves and design the arrangement you like. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. And a little tips, if you make it into a perfectly fit size, you don't even have to glue it. But of course, you can glue it if you want. But before, of course, we have to make it white. Measuring it one by one, of course, will make it better. And here is mine. Yes, I put a little something on it. I'm gonna explain it later. And here's my measurement. But remember, it doesn't have to be the same as mine. And so, this is gonna be the freezer and the drawer part. So, this is the part I was talking about. I'm adding a little plastic sheet like this. You can also get the plastic from a packaging box. Just simply stick it using white glue and don't worry about the mess because it will turn clear when it gets dry. And that's one more thing I like about white glue. And let's continue to the freezer and the drawer part. You need to remeasure the drawer space and reduce each length by half centimeters to make a drawer box like this. Come on, it's not a difficult geometry. You learn it in elementary school. Score the every folding part to create a perfect fold. And here's my measurement. So surprised, it's perfectly fit. Let's continue to the freezer. Let's just add a little something like this. So simple. So it will be the ice cubes place, right? And that finished all the interior part of the fridge. But before continuing to the exterior part, let's see the two doors type first. Basically, everything is just the same except this part. And the two doors fridge interior part is done. Let's get back to the single door fridge. And now let's continue to the exterior part. We need to cover the ugly texture of the cardboard using some thick paper. Finish all the surface and wait for it to be completely dry before continuing to the next step. Okay, I think it's ready. So instead of paint, this glossy sticker paper is so much better. And it's so helpful because it has some measurement blocks at the back. Okay, let's start it. So it's gonna be like this later. So you have to mark where you have to put the sticker at the last. And now let's start with the door. Remember not to put anything on this mark. So, the width of the sticker you need to cut is about a size that you can fold it like this. It's difficult to explain, just watch what I'm doing. Cut this part like this. And this is the measurement I was talking about. Just try your best to make it fit, even though it's not so easy. But once again, forget perfection because it's so difficult to be perfect. You don't need to be in a hurry doing this. Be patient, make sure it's right in position, and drop it. The door is done. Just lift this part like this right now. Let's continue to the main body. Since the door is the most difficult part, this part is much easier. Remember, don't do anything to the marked side. So just measure this part to make this. Now let's attach the door to the body. This is how. Use a piece of regular tin paper and white glue. So this is why it's so important to do it with white glue, because it doesn't dry too quick, so you can move it here and there until you get the perfect position. And just wait for it to be completely dry. Just don't do anything to it before it happens. Now, after it's completely dry, you can open the door and let's continue to the next step. It's almost done. The last thing we need to add is the handle. Make the simple handle using any kind of thick paper and a silver paper like this. So this is how I do it. Stack 6 pieces of thick paper like this, and also the small part, and stick them together to be like this. And the last thing is cover it with the silver paper to be like this. So this is gonna be the top part, and don't bother the bottom part because it's not gonna be really seen. So this is it, the final touch. Let's put it on the fridge. Don't need to be in a hurry. Make sure it's right in position and drop it. And don't move it too much to avoid the messy glue. And wait for it to dry. And of course, you don't want your fridge to be empty. We need some mini food. These are made of resin and I found it online. I can never make something like this. So, to save some time, just buy it. Look how cute they are. So, how do you like it? Single door or 2 doors? Pink or Tosca? Don't forget some vegetable paper to fill the drawer. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your comment down below. And see you in my other video. Bye!